Hello folks, this is Hescon Spy. The Spy have come back to you live for Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. That was pretty intense battle of a duel that I had against that Mandalorian leader. I'm almost on my last leg on that point. And now we're going to move on, and now since with the death of that Mandalorian leader, the Mandalorian raiders should stop their assault since they are without a leader. So now, no farmers will lose their family members or their friends. So now, Candace and Vesla and I are going to locate this Central Estate so that we could give them the grim news about the head owner of the establishment, the bad news about their son being killed by cat hounds. Which is not something I'm comfortable about if I'm going to be honest about that. There's the Central Estate.
This is private property. By what authority are you trespassing on this estate?
Of the authority of the Jedi Council, I come here on the behalf of the Jedi Council.
The council?
Take that for the authority.
If you are here disappearance, you are wasting your time. The Santos are not involved. This is nothing but a Battalion witch hunt.
I'm not in league of the Metalis. I speak to Nurg.
Nurg left orders he was not to be disturbed, but given the circumstances, I will make an exception. Go into the main hall. Nurg will meet with you there.
I got the name Nurg from the locals, not just speaking about the lore, about the founding families, but also the names of the Metalis and the Sandros. So, Nurg Sandro is the man I should speak with, and he's not going to be pleased about his son's death. I'm sure.
I have been informed by my protocol droid that you wish to speak to me.
I do. I bring grave news. Your son, Cassius Sandro, is dead. I've seen his body.
Cassius is dead. I was afraid of this. Yet in my heart, I knew it must be true. What happened to my son?
He was been killed by cat hounds while exploring on the Tatooine ruins.
Cat hounds? I was so certain the Matali family was to blame. But this changes nothing. My own son is dead. Why should I shed one tear about the disappearance of my bitter enemy's son?
Typical. Anything to continue the feud which has become so customary to you people.
I must ask you something, though it is difficult for me. My son had a diary, his private personal thoughts. Now that he is gone, I have nothing else to remember him by. Please, the diary means more to me than it ever could to you. I will give you 100 credits for its return.
Here's the diary, Nurg, but you can keep your money. I have no reward for this task. I'm only sorry that your son is dead.
Mighty generous of you. A little too generous, if you ask me.
I thank you for this. The diary is all I
Yeah,
have
Candace
left
is
of my
still
son.
learning about the
We have
generosity.
nothing further to discuss. Please, leave me to my grief.
That's Who is this woman?
You are here from the council, are you not? Looking for Shen Matale?
Do you know something about Shen's disappearance?
My name is Rahasia. Nurik is my father. He has not been himself since Cassis disappeared. He is mad with grief, and he is convinced the Matales are responsible. He's not thinking rationally.
Does this have anything to do with what happened to Shen Matale?
My father is a good man. When my mother died, he raised me and my brother by himself. He loves his children, and we love him. I just don't want you to judge him too harshly.
Judge him? What has your father done?
You must understand that father has been under a terrible strain. I have no wish to disobey him, but there are matters where even my father's authority is not absolute.
Speaker point? Tell me what has happened. Maybe I can help you in this matter.
My father has kidnapped Shen Matale. He is holding him prisoner here in the compound. He feels this is a way to get back at the Matales, a way to get even for the disappearance of my brother Cassis.
I see. Well, there is the answer we seek. The Jedi Council should be informed of this at once.
No. Since Cassis went missing, my father has become unstable. He might hurt him if you do that. He no longer even cares if the Matales are responsible for what happened to Cassis. I'm afraid my father will simply kill Shen out of a mad, misguided lust for vengeance.
Why are you telling me all this?
Shen is an innocent victim in all this. My father is not a bad man, but his grief has driven him to madness. He must be stopped. Please, find Shen and rescue him before my father does something he will regret forever. I would take you to the prison, but I cannot let my father see me with you. Take this key. It will open an unguarded door at the rear of the estate.
Alright.
You and Shen can make your escape through there. There are many security droids guarding the halls. Please hurry. You are Shen's only hope.
What exactly is been the problem between your families? I know that the founding families here on Tatooine are not much of friends of sorts.
Alan Matale and my father have had problems ever since they settled on this world. To hear my father tell it, Alan is a brute and a bully, but a rich one. He feels his credits give him the right to step all over normal people. My father stands up to Alan because no one else will. But now he thinks Alan has taken my brother Cassis and has imprisoned Shen as revenge. Please find Shen and free him. You are my only hope.
I just need to ask you a few questions.
Please find Shen and rescue him before my father does something he will regret forever. I would take you to the prison, but I cannot let my father see me with you. There are many security droids guarding the halls. Please hurry. You are Shen's only hope.
Why exactly do you care for Shen Matale?
Shen and I, we have been taught by our families to hate each other, just for being related to our fathers.
But that's not the case,
But I
isn't
met
it?
Shen alone one day in the city, away from his father, and Shen was so charming, so sweet. He didn't care at all that I was a Sandral. He just accepted me for who I was, with no reservations. We talked and met again over months and fell in love. My
So
brother
you were
Cassis met him
dating?
too, and they were beginning to become friends. But then this whole mess had to happen. Please find Shen and free him. You are my only hope.
I see now why you would do this. Don't worry, Russia. We'll get this done, and we'll see justice being done. This idiot is going to regret it forever for his decision if we don't save Shen. Alright, Kenders, it sounds like I'm going to need some technical experience of demolition. I'm going to need to bring the T3 in this one. This is the door I saw before, first hand eyes upon this estate. This won't be easy, but we had to save this boy. He doesn't deserve any of this. What the? Well, she did say there was a droid here.
Yes?
Alright. Good boy.
What?
Didn't think I would be doing this again since Terrace. Alright. So if I'm going to be doing this, I'm going to need to save this, just in case. Alrighty. Scrap metal. No offense, T3.
I'm here.
Alright. Okay, let's see if we could do some. No droids in this area. Nope, don't want to do that. Okay, let's see if this will do. That did the trick. Alright. If that wasn't the last of the droids, there might be some more in the hallways. Better download the schematics.
Sure.
And that's why I call a power up. Level up power. Alrighty. I'm going to need some defense since I'm not wearing the armor. Alrighty. And that's a pretty done deal there. I do love my handiwork on these droids. I used to take them for spare parts and rebuild them, but now I simply just take them apart and not care at all. I bet that headgear is something that Candace would wear.
Please find Shen and rescue him before my father does
So this
something
must
he
be
will
your
regret
room.
forever. I would take you to the prison, but I cannot let my father see me with you. There are many security droids guarding the...
I will go now.
Please find Shen and free him. You are my only hope.
Look, don't worry, and stay in this room where you are now. I'll find him before you know it. Prison key. That'll be useful. Alrighty. I think we're getting close to finding the kid. Let's test on my demolition skills here. Alright, still got it. Finally found you. Alright, must be Shen Matali, right? Don't worry, we're friends. You're here with friends now. We're here to get you out of here.
Who are you? What do you want with me? Are you working for my father?
No, don't worry. I'm not looking for that asshole of a father of yours. I'm here to rescue you, Shen.
Rescue me? No. I won't leave. It's too dangerous.
You don't need to worry about that. I will protect you, Shen. Now let's go.
It's not my own safety I'm concerned about. I'm
What?
worried about the fate of Nurik's daughter, Rahasia. She's been trying to convince her father to release me ever since I was captured. If I escape, Nurik will think Rahasia is to blame. Nurik is insane with grief over the loss of his son, Cassus. If I leave with you, it is Rahasia who will suffer. I cannot allow that.
What if we take Russia with us?
If you can convince Rahasia to escape with us, I will accompany you. Though I do not know if she'd be willing to turn her back on her home and family. Who could imagine a Sandral doing such a thing for the sake of a Matali? But if she will not go, then I too shall stay. I would rather face my own death than have her face her father's wrath because I escaped.
And that is true stubbornness right there, and true love right there. Just explain to me, why does your families hate each other so much?
My father thinks the Sandrals are thieves and liars who follow him here to Dantooine just to steal what he has earned for himself. My father is an egotist and can be violent at times, but I think he still cares for me.
Well, he's still an
Rahasia's father
asshole.
seems to be falling into the same pattern as mine. They're both too unreasonable to be talked to about the other. I think the only hope Rahasia and I will ever have is if we can escape both of them. Please, find Rahasia and speak to her. Get her to flee this place with me.
Alright. I do want to ask you one more matter, however.
If you can convince Rahasia to escape with us, I will accompany you. Though I do not know if she'd be willing to turn her back on her home and family. Who could imagine a Sandral doing such a thing for the sake of a Matali? I would rather face my own death than have her face her father's wrath because I escaped.
Why do you care so much about Rahasia? Why must you care for her fate, other than the fact that you like her?
I was taught to hate the Sandrals, to think of them as evil and subhuman. But from the moment I saw Rahasia one day in the city, I knew that my father was wrong. She was like an angel, all white silks and perfume, seeming to float above the crowds. I don't know what else I could have done but fall in love with her. For months I wooed her and tried to win her heart. I believe I have succeeded, but now this has happened. Our families are always coming between us one way or another. Please find her and convince her to run away with me.
It will be done. Just stay here. I just saw her room not too long ago. So you'd rather stay here to face his death rather than her? That's true love symbol right there, folks. Alright. Let's go get it. Now let's go talk to her to see if we can work out an idea plan. I just saw a room not too long ago. Okay, Rahasia.
What are you doing here? Have you found Shen yet?
I'm trying to rescue Shen as you asked, but you won't leave without you, Rahasia.
Shen can be so stubborn sometimes. If one of the security droids sees me wandering the halls, Father will get suspicious. I can't risk it. But I know Shen would rather die than leave me here alone to face the wrath of my father. Tell Shen I will meet you outside the gates. I will wait as long as I can, but you must hurry.
Okay, wait outside. We'll be with you shortly. Got a bad feeling about this, but we're going to have to go along with this idea.
You're back. Have you spoken to Rahasia?
Yes, she's promised that she would meet us outside the gates.
I pray she is not just telling me what I want to hear, but I'll have to take that chance. Hurry then, we must not keep Rahasia waiting.
Agreed. Let's go outside. Like I said, folks, I have a bad feeling about this, but we're going to have to go ahead and wing it. If push comes to shoves, I'll just have to think of something.
You're safe.
Rahasia! Well, thank goodness you managed to escape.
It was all thanks to this kind Jedi that we managed to get this far at all. I thank you, Jedi, for all that you have done for us.
It was no problem.
No, we know that you must have gone to great personal risk to get us out of the Sandral State undetected.
No award is necessary.
But surely we can...
I think we got company. There's the asshole and the guy who is being an asshole right behind us and in front. Freaking beautiful, everyone.
There you are, Shen.
Father! Mr. Matale!
Rahasia!
Father!
Mr. Sandral!
Nurik! Alan!
And looks
I
like
knew this
introductions
was
is
all your
over.
doing. Knew you had captured my son. You had taken my cassettes from me long before that. You started it. I don't want to hear any of your excuses. Now I will get revenge for your transgressions.
Okay, enough of this stupidity. You two just need to calm down.
Please listen to him, Father.
Why should I listen to the Jedi? All you want is to remain with that Sandral harlot.
Now that is
My
uncalled
daughter
for.
is not a harlot, Matale dog!
Listen, you should try to sort this out.
We are trying to be reasonable here, of course. We are sensible people, after
The state
all.
you're in and the
But
grief,
our
no,
children
you're
are
not.
being so stubborn. If Shen would just understand that he has to do what I want, this would all be solved easily.
Shen is incapable of making decisions on his own.
No, I won't let you do this.
I don't care. Rahasia and I will live on our own if you won't accept us.
You will do no such thing. I am your father, and I order you to come back with me.
No, Father, I won't.
Rahasia, you will not leave with this Matale boy.
I am, Father, and you can't stop me. We're leaving for the Enclave.
You foolish girl.
Don't try to force them to return.
You expect us to just let them leave? Droids,
Idiots.
stop them. You will not turn your droids on my daughter. Droids, don't let them take Rahasia. We appear to be at an impasse then, and they got away. It is your fault, Alan. You were always too violent for your own good. Me? You were the one who rushed out here with war droids.
The both you need to shut up.
Do not tell me what to do, Jedi. The Council will hear of the trouble you caused here today. Indeed they shall.
Freaking elder people idiots. Whatever. At least that's over with. And I care less of the consequences. Thanks for the help, T3. And now we go with another matter we need to attend to. It's time to check out this ancient ruins that I found in my dreams. Or, in this case, main and Basilisk's dream. Still don't know how it's even possible that Basila and I shared a dream. Hopefully I'll be able to get my answer soon. That reminds me. Hopefully it works. Hopefully this one works much better with you, Kendrus.
Yes.
Now I think about it, I think that the headpiece that Kendrus was wearing a few minutes ago can work much better with Carve. But we'll figure that out soon. I apologize, folks, about that conversation between those two idiots. They were getting on my last nerves of their stupidity arguments. And really sensible in the state that the Central Daddy is in, and the fact that the Batali Daddy is in, I think them being in a distributable state, it makes them unsensible people. Well, in any case, let's go back. Let's go see if we can find that Agent Ruins. Let's deal with this one.
I'm here.
Huh? Sure.
Let's deal with the rest of the Cathons. I have a feeling we're close to the Agent Ruins.
Yes?
Yes?
I thought these runes look familiar. Alright, Cadmus, thank you for your assistance in the matter. Alright, Carve. Now you will be accompanying me and Basila to these runes. But first, let's get you some good things and a level up. Yep, I thought it would look good on you.
Yes?
Alright. There's the door. My god, it looks exactly like the one in the vision. It has to be the place. Hopefully Nemo's still in there alive. He must have been the Jedi that the Council sent to investigate. He has to be. He wouldn't even leave that usual area spot otherwise. And he was a good man. It's dark and creepy. Let's do some saving here. What the hell? Is that a droid? WTF? What? I can't understand you. What is that language? What are you trying to say? Basila, can you understand this language? Do you have any idea what this droid is telling us, Basila?
I think the droid is trying to communicate with us by cycling through a variety of languages. Each time it spoke, it was using a very different alien dialect. The droid can probably understand us. The only problem is it may not have been programmed with the phonemes of a language we can understand.
I understand that. And what? Slaves? Builders? But hey, I understood that.
I recognize this language as well. It's an archaic variant of the Selkath dialect spoken on Manaan. Why would a droid on Dantooine be programmed to speak ancient Selkath?
This beats me. I am curious what it's so tough. Like the who came before?
It must be referring to Revan. The Dark Lord and Malak likely encountered this droid when they explored these ruins.
But... okay. First off, what are you, and why are you here? And what do you know of Darth Revan and Darth Malak, who came here? Overseer. What the hell is a Starforge? How long have you been here? Full revolutions?
10 revolutions would take more than 20,000 years. If this is true, then this droid is nearly 5,000 years older than the Republic itself.
What? That's
There must be
bullshit.
some mistake.
Who are these builders you keep talking about? And what do they have to do with this Star Forge?
These builders must have been an extinct people, though it is strange there's no record of their existence. Even the archives of the Jedi Academy make no mention of them. In the years before the Republic, the Hutts were a dominant force in the galaxy, but they never constructed an empire. In fact, I know of no species that would fit with this information.
Nor do I. The story speaks of Selkav. Maybe they were the builders? Look, Tenkan, for all we know, these builders are nothing more than myth people. Have you seen a builder recently? Like, if they even exist in your time? Okay, fine. Next question. What the hell is a Star Forge? Apex. Invincible might. Unstoppable tool? But what is it? What does it do? Are you kidding me? You said the Star Forge, but you don't know what it does? You repeated the same question?
The droid is obviously not programmed with the knowledge we seek.
Understandable
Starforge
here.
sounds like some type of weapon, perhaps. Though in fact, it could be anything.
Could it have been a factory or weapons plant?
Maybe. That might explain how the Sith were able to amass a fleet so quickly. But I suspect the Starforge is more powerful than a mere factory.
Yeah.
Maybe the droid has more information we can use. It seems to respond to you. Perhaps you should ask it something else.
What is your purpose here again? Swervy? Nemo! No. Damn it. I knew he would be the Jedi that the Council said to investigate.
The droid must be talking about poor Nemo.
Damn
The
it.
Council sent him here to investigate, and it cost him his life.
Damn it. He was a good man. Scrapheap, did you kill this Jedi over here? So if we prove ourselves worthy, we gain what we seek. But if we prove ourselves unworthy, we could end up like Nemo. Okay, I can see how this game works. How can I prove myself worthy? East and west.
Revan and Malak unlocked the sealed door and uncovered the secrets of the Starforge. Now Malak is using the Starforge to fuel his conquest of the Republic. We have to find out what they uncovered. We have to find a way to unseal these doors to learn more about the Starforge. The Republic is depending on us.
And we will succeed. Nemo, I'm sorry this happened to you. Be in peace. And may the forest guide you to a new life. Alright, Nemo, let's hope your robot can do some help here. I'll eliminate the defenses that killed you. This I swear. Alright, since I got myself a new robe, you should take this. No, a different color, but approved. A guardian droid. Must be one of the defenses that killed Nemo. Alright. What? It's equipped with a flamethrower? We need to change new strategy here.
Time to run! Let's go! Let's go!
This one tough son of a bitch. This tin can's not so tough.
What?
Though it may be, though his abilities and his tough endurance of defense must be the reason, must have been part of the reason how Nemo fell so easily against something like this.
I'm here.
Sure.
Let's check out this terminal. I'm going to press hello? What? Life-giving sea worlds. How about oceanic? Grassland? Arboreal? The live death seal? If I failed even one of those questions, it would have brought that droid to life. That must be the reason how Nemo fell so easily, because he wasn't able to get those questions correctly to break the seal. Let's see what you can do. Tin can. Wait, now this guy has ice thrower abilities now?
I'm here.
Alright, best of luck. Let's...
Ready?
droids are a lot tougher than regular droids. And let's see if I can do the same here. Alright, talk, do something, insert in the datapad, and talk. Alright. Okay, I think I may have got something. Primary death. Okay, we know that the ocean gives life, including the grassland, arbor. Volcanic egg could give the primary death. And the desert should be, and the barren should be one as well. Alright. Broken the seal. Alright, we should have been demorphy about this. Alright, that door is open. We should be able to find where that Darth Revan and Darth Malak found. Alright, let's see what we can find here. What the hell? That thing? That pedestal? It's from my dream? The same one from last night? What? This thing. It's from my dreams. From last night? From my visions?
This must be what Revan and Malak found when they entered this temple. This must be where their journey down the dark side began.
What is it?
This is a map. Some sort of intergalactic navigational chart. Revan and Malak must have used this to lead them to the Starforge. We could use this map to follow their path and find the Starforge ourselves, but we must be wary. They may have laid traps or concealed what they found.
But, so what is the Starforge exactly? I still don't know what it is.
I don't know, but Revan and Malak were very interested in finding it. It must be a tool of some type, or maybe a weapon. Perhaps the Council can tell us more. But I think this map might be the key to finding the Starforge, whatever it is. See this world here?
Yeah.
This looks like Korriban, the Sith
Korriban?
world. And if that's Korriban, then this is Kashyyyk,
Kashyyyk?
Tatooine, and here's Manan. There are
Tatooine
pieces
too?
missing. Incomplete hyperspace coordinates, corrupted data.
This is
And there doesn't seem to
unbelievable.
be anything indicating where the Starforge itself might be.
But what good is it? But what good is it if it's in an incomplete map?
I was thinking that too. This map can't take us to the Starforge, but I know that Revan and Malak visited Korriban at least once. Perhaps they discovered something more there. They may have found something on each of the other worlds that completed this map. Maybe if we find all the pieces, they'll lead us to the Starforge. In some way to destroy it.
That sounds like quite a supposition. What if you're wrong?
What if I'm right? We can't ignore this. Finding the Starforge might very well be the key to defeating the Sith.
Basilos
We must inform the
Arcarv, we
Council of
can't
what we've
ignore
discovered.
this.
They must decide our next course of action, though I suspect our task has only just begun.
I believe so as well. Starmav, huh? This is very interesting. Carve Basilos, right? We can't exactly ignore this. If we ignore this, a lot of consequences going to lay down. No, we need to believe what we put faith in. We need to inform the council this at once. And you, my friend, just got volunteered to stick with us before the council. So now, Carve, when we go back inside the academy, we'll report our findings to the council. Alright, Adam. Let's see what you're selling. Alright. Alright, nothing you have here, so thank you for shops. John? Alright, John, I've killed the leader of the Mandalorian Raiders.
Know what it's like to be hunted. But now that you've killed some of them, they won't stop until you've defeated their leader. You must find him and kill him too.
I've already done that. I fought and killed their leader.
Thank you, young master. My daughter can now, I think, rest in peace. Here is the reward I promised you.
There is no need for a reward.
No, please take it. This pitiful amount will never be enough for what you have done for me. Again, I thank you. I will be sure to tell the council of your great deed.
Thank you. Now we need to report to the council. Bachelor seems to got something on her mind. I need to speak with her.
How can I help?
I want to talk about this dream of yours. You look like it's something's been bothering you.
No, not bothering me. Not exactly. I've been thinking about what the Jedi Council said about the two of us. There is a bond between
I
us.
thought
do not
about that.
dispute that. I can feel it, as I'm sure you can. The nature of that bond and its effect on our mission remain in question.
I think you're interested in more than just that bond between us.
Please. I'm a Jedi. Such feelings, such attractions are, well, they're beneath me, quite frankly. I admit I find you intriguing. I find your command of the Force intriguing, but my interest in you is purely academic. Surely you can understand why.
Oh.
Our fates are strongly connected. So connected that a literal bond has been forged between us. I saw your service records when you were transferred aboard the Ender Spire, but nothing beyond that. I know very little about you. I'd like to ask you some questions, given our relationship.
Relationship? Okay. Is this some kind of clumsy come on?
I was referring to the bond we share, the one the Jedi Council spoke of. If I was actually interested in you, rest assured I could come up with a much better approach than this.
Oh, guess I just touched a nerve there, did I, huh?
Touched a nerve? No. Getting on my nerves? Most definitely. I suppose this is what you men consider being witty.
Hello.
Are you going to answer my questions, or would you rather just keep annoying me?
Okay. I'll answer a few questions. Sorry.
Don't worry, these are simple questions. Nothing too intrusive. First, what kind of background do you have?
Nothing extra, Jeff. I'm a soldier.
Good. On which planet were you born?
Dira. Instant in the remote system. Why?
Excellent. Your current age is?
Apologies, but weren't all this in my service records?
Yes. Well, the truth is, I was studying how you responded to my questions. Your reactions helped me judge you. This was a test for me to learn more about your character.
And what did you find out?
You were honest, which is good. And you treated this as a serious matter, which it is. This bond we share will shape both our destinies. It is not to be taken lightly.
I agree.
But I imagine you've had enough questions for a while. So many things have happened to you since Taurus. It's probably a lot for you to absorb. We can speak again later, after you've had time to think about all this.
That was quite an interesting conversation Bessla and I have. I think she's interested in me, but I'm going to need to investigate this. Alright, in any case, let's report to the council about what we have found.
Ah, you have returned, young Padawan. Have you discovered what it was that Revan and Malak sought in those ruins?
We have found an incomplete star map. It mentions something called a star forge, probably more than a factory, or perhaps a weapon supplies.
This news of a star forge is disturbing. I action is required, but we must not do so in haste. We must discuss recent events in light of this new information.
We should consult the Jedi archives to see if there's any mention of the Star Forge and what it might do. We must learn why Revan and Malak sought it out.
Return to your ship with Bastila, and we will summon you when we are done.
Alright.
Padawan, you have done well in discovering the star map hidden within the ancient ruins. But there is more you must do in the battle against Malak and the Sith.
What is there needs to be done?
We Jedi know victory over the Sith will not come through martial might. The Council has a mission for you, Padawan.
What mission is it?
I've consulted our vast archives in an effort to discover the nature of this Star Forge, but all my efforts have been in vain.
So what have we
Still, the
found?
Council are in agreement. The Star Forge must be found. Revan and Malak sought it out when they began their tragic fall. The Star Forge is surely a powerful tool of the dark side.
The star map in the ruins showed you 4 planets.
Mm-hmm.
But it was
Kashyyyk,
incomplete.
Korriban,
It did not show the
Tatooine, and
location of the
Manam?
Star Forge itself. We believe there may be similar star maps on other planets. Each star map is likely a small piece of a larger puzzle.
Yeah.
Find the star maps
Probably.
on Kashyyyk, Tatooine, Manam, and Korriban, and we believe they will lead you to the Star Forge.
I'm ready to do the Council's will, and I will do so on your will as well.
The Jedi numbers have been ravaged by this war, by defections to Malak's cause, and by Sith assassins. But we realize the importance of this mission. Yet if we send a company of Jedi Knights with you, we would surely draw the full attention of Malak and the Sith, dooming your efforts to failure.
So I'm going to undertake this task alone. I'd rather not go to on a mission without having to be on the watchful on my back all the time.
Secrecy is our best defense against the Sith. But it would be foolish to send you on this quest without someone to aid you, young Padawan. Bastila will accompany you, for there is a powerful connection between you two. A connection that might be the key to unraveling the mysteries uncovered by Revan. And Juhani has also asked to accompany you.
Juhani?
After long deliberation, we have granted her request.
She wished to come with me?
Juhani nearly fell to the dark side. Perhaps her presence will serve as a reminder to you of the dangers of that path.
Good. But there are others that I wish to want to join with me. Or for the others.
Those who aided you on Taris will also come. They possess skills you may find useful in your quest.
And that they do.
Remember that secrecy and discretion are paramount to your success.
We will not fail
You
you.
will not be able to hide the fact that you are a Jedi, nor should you. But the true nature of your mission must not reach Malak's ears.
I
You may return
understand.
here at any time. Dantooine will be a sanctuary for you, a safe haven. Here you can find supplies and whatever advice or other aid we may give you.
When do I leave?
You can leave whenever you wish. The sooner the better. The longer you wait, the stronger Malak becomes. But first, a warning, young Padawan.
What kind of a warning?
The lure of the dark side is difficult to resist. I fear this quest to find the Star Forge could lead you down an all too familiar path.
Come again?
The fate of the galaxy is in your hands, young Padawan.
That is weird.
Pray you are up to the challenge. May the Force be with you.
May the Force be with you, Jedi Council. We will not fail you in this mission. And folks, this has gone by. The Spies sign off. We'll be right back after these messages.